If you believe in God, watch complete this message. Whether you are now hurrying through duties, sitting in contemplation, or calmly going about your day, remember this, my love. You were LED here. It was orchestrated by God, not by accident or happenstance. This is more than just a series of texts that appear on your screen. Heaven has deliberately caused time for you, and it is a precious meeting. Even if the environment around you may seem the same, everything has altered spiritually. You may feel it even now. The noise outside is muffled by something inside of you. There's a stirring within. That stirring, subtle yet powerful, is more than just a feeling. It's my spirit's resonance rubbing up against yours. It is proof that you were always the recipient of this mail. If you love Jesus, type 111 and share this video with 7 others who believe. Your life was not destined to include this moment. It is neither general nor ambiguous. It's accurate, it's quite intimate. And know that your spirit was led here to get clarity. If your heart has become tired from waiting, feeling ignored, and watching others go on, while you stay in areas that seem unproductive, has it seemed to you that no one is listening to your prayers? Have you remained silent while others seemed to have chances, answers, or open doors? Have you been put to the test in private ways that no one could see? You're not dreaming, you're not weak. You're not damaged, you're getting ready. You're not being punished. You're being refined. You were never intended to be destroyed. By this period of your life, it was supposed to show you, to awaken something spiritual and more robust inside you. The weight you bore was a sign that you were entrusted with something greater, not a hardship. Delay seemed like divine strategy. Redirecting seemed to be denial. I've been closer than you realize, creating something inside of you that you couldn't have otherwise. So have a moment with me. Let the world move quickly. Allow the sound to subside. The entrance to what I am going to reveal is this very moment, this sacred breath that separates heaven and earth. Heaven has been waiting for you to be calm enough to receive, and for your heart to be quiet enough to hear. Is that gentle tranquility enveloping you? That is who I am. Do you feel as like something is returning, remembering or unlocking inside of you? That's in line with your initial plan. If you feel blessed, type 222 and share this video to spread God's love. In actuality, I never forgot you. I have never seen you as invisible, even when it seemed like you were lost. I was leading the way. The time has finally come. The chapter has changed. The doors you have been gazing at will open. In divine time, not by force. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanksgiving, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light, join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the Super Thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now. And listen to this message further. Your next season isn't coming. It's here now. Now listen to me. There's a reason why you felt alienated, as if your steps weren't in sync with everyone else's. You've carried more than most could comprehend. For a purpose, it wasn't because of a personal issue. It was as a result of something strong being inserted into you. Your heavenly blueprint includes your sensitivities, your hardships, and your desires that you dare not share. You haven't been forgotten. You were unique. You were sent. You weren't just born, you were purposely and intentionally appointed by heaven. I saw you before you were made. I was aware of what I had put inside of you before you ever breathed. You're not here to discover your identity, to remember you are here. This information is not new. At this time, a spiritual awakening is taking place. Examine yourself. Observe your hands. These are unlike your typical hands. They have been molded to create something that others cannot perceive. You have divine ability, which is why your heart feels so strongly, not because you are weak. Examine your injuries. I refer to them as blueprints. Your spirit has been molded for your future journey by every scar, failure, and quiet. If you feel blessed, type 333 and share this video to spread God's love. You've always been unique. You now understand why. Because I have invited you to rise by spiritual enlightenment and submission, not through striving and self-promotion as the world climbs. You don't need to prove your purpose to me. You have been summoned to walk in it. You've questioned why others appeared to rise while you stayed the same so many times. In actuality, you were never still. You were being anchored by me, expanding your roots, defending you from fake versions of your vocation. I see progress, you see delay. I see preparation, you see pause. You never fell behind. You were concealed like a seed before it blooms, hidden similar to crushing oil before anointing it. The crushing season is now over. You cannot remain inactive because of what I have put inside you. It is being called out by heaven. The planet has been waiting for you to be revealed. What if the reason for your suffering was prophecy? What if the same soul that would yield the breakthrough was irrigated by your tears? What if the trembling indicated building rather than collapse? Nothing in your narrative is wasted. My darling, you never forget everything you've gone through. Every difficult lesson, private prayer, and solitary stride has been collected and saved. You're not just any old person. You are a moving message. You are the physical manifestation of eternity's echo. It wasn't a little thing that was put in you. The conflict was so large because of this. What you were going through was just one aspect of the war. However, it had to do with the direction you were going. If you believe in miracles, type 444 and forward this video to 7 people who need faith. The reveal is about to start. Observe how my glory is shown on the exact platforms where you were once shattered. Those who previously misinterpreted, you will see the results of the hidden seed I sowed. This season is more than simply a time for blessings. This is the reveal season. We'll see what was concealed. You'll hear what was silent. Now in the dawn, the words I murmured to your soul in the night will be heard clearly. You'll realize it was all me. Not with your might, not with your effort, but with my spirit. I'll tell it again, the scheduled time has come. You are entering the whole, not piecemeal existence that I created for you. Instead of just surviving, you are being invited to create, lead and embody paradise on earth. Allow this realization to settle in. You were made for this. Every step was visible, each trial is measured. Every delay is beautiful, each tear was tallied. The revelation now starts. Open your heart. Allow your spirit to ascend and speak to yourself. The time of heaven is given to me. I agree with the life's purpose. I enter the realm of my heavenly revelation. Type 2121 if you trust in God's plan for your future. The message doesn't stop here. Your revolution has just begun. You walk differently from this day on, not because you won't face obstacles along the way, but rather because you've had a shift of perspective. You're in agreement, you have been validated. You've been woken, your name has been spoken in heaven, and things start to fall into place. So proceed, not out of fear, definitely, but boldly, clearly, and with the assurance that the author of eternity is telling your tale. People know you, you have been selected. You're prepared, and now is your moment. If this resonated with you, right. This is my divine moment in the comments section. Spread the word so that others will also remember their mission. We now stand at the verge of fulfillment. Not fiction, my dear. It's not wishful thinking, but the actual manifestation that heaven has been quietly preparing for you. The waiting could have seemed endless to you. You could have questioned if the promise had been fulfilled. But pay attention again. I remember what I wrote, I don't stop what I start. You are a live example of how heavenly promises come to fruition precisely when I say them. A spiritual momentum starting to build within of you. Even as you read these lines, your life is not a series of haphazard incidents. It has always been a holy pattern that has been meticulously weaved into mystery and is now becoming apparent. Before one of them existed, your days were scripted. They are now developing with heavenly clarity. What was stolen is being redeemed. What was concealed is being made visible, and what was lost is being restored. You're not going back to your former self. You're evolving into your true self. This has nothing to do with turning back. It's about becoming if you know God is good. Type 666 and share this video with 7 people who believe. I'm bringing you into deep waters to demonstrate that you were always intended to walk on what others sink on, not to drown you. What you believe would destroy you is now beneath you. What formerly frightened you will now back off and see the increase of the power I have given you. Don't allow your previous struggles define who you are. Let them remember you, that you were purified by the fire, not burned. Allow each closed door to serve as a reminder of the gate that no man can close, which I have now opened in front of you. The prior items are no longer there. The new has arrived, and you, my chosen, are entering it with a fresh spirit, a kind heart and clean hands. You'll have another dream. You'll talk boldly once again. You will once again trust without fear. It won't be the same this time. You will not bear the weight alone, this time angels, alignment, and divine support systems that you have not yet seen, but will soon experience, are all around you. Because of me, you will start to see the manifestation of divine appointments, people you never thought of, doors you never knocked on, and favors you never merited. It is due to covenant, not chance. I am keeping the promise I made to you at midnight, when only I understood how deeply you prayed. To affirm your faith, type 777. And like this video if you believe. You persisted, you continue to walk. Even though your hands were trembling, you managed to hold on. The trust that persisted is now being rewarded by me. I'm paying tribute to the silent tears you shed. Your dreams that you buried in discouragement are being revived by me. They were still alive, they were planted. And suddenly they stand up. The narrative is turning, not ending. The script is changing, not ending. You are standing at the beginning of the promise, not at its edge. And the future will make sense of the past. See how I surpass all expectations. See how I answer the prayers you neglected to ask for. See how I transform suffering into purpose and beauty. From ashes, not partially, but completely now. Not sometime. Your divine unfolding is this. You were retained for this reason. That's why the fight was so intense. The opponent made a concerted effort to divert, postpone, and demoralize you because of this. Because heaven was aware of your identity. Before you were, now you also do so. Take a big breath. Raise your head, present yourself as someone who knows they have already been selected. not as someone who wants to be accepted, because I addressed you by name. I own you and nothing can stop you from following me. Not failure, not fear, not your history nor even your uncertainty. My grace has already passed you by. You have my hand through you. My greatness shall be seen. Type 888 if you believe God is with you in every moment. Walk like the one I have awakened from this day forward. Walk with purpose as the person I have restored, empowered, healed, and crowned. The remainder of your life will never be the same, since your holy moment has come. If this word resonated with your spirit, type 1. Receive this holy unfolding in the comment section. If this message moved you, please spread the word, because someone else needs to know what heaven never forgot.